go, Diego Higa and Dan Burkett. Diego Higa, he's street hunting right now, street sharking from Brazil. Look at that. Woo! Two great looking cars, got chrome spinning into that second outside zone. Goes Higa, coming through the smoke. Barely see him. I mean, they are bathing in it. Bed, bath, and beyond. Holy cow, as Dan Burkett almost goes off course once again. Higa is just ripping. Well done by Diego. Documentation of his trips are hysterical. All right, here we go. Evil Auto Works. He's talking about giving out one of those Prisma steering wheels, so be sure to check him out. Jeff Jones, Rudy Hansen comes in ripping down the hill, but overcooks it. You can see him straightening out, trying to compromise to get that grip. And look at, I mean, Jeff Jones, that big drift energy coming to us from Southern California, right down the freeway from myself. And Rudy Hansen from Pocatello, Idaho. Those guys have a good time as well. So there we have it. So Rudy Hansen, Jeff Jones, let's have it.
Yeah, the biggest takeaway that I saw from
Hobson in that Pennzoil Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. All right, let's see what we got here. The Collab vehicle, the Collab built engine, the RB Army, and Ben Hobson. He's very familiar with the Ford Mustang. Comes in at the second outside zone. Could be a little bit deeper here, but he knows this track. He's drifted here multiple times between Pro Spec and Pro Am. So Hobson dialing in. Seems very expedited. Seemed like it was just kind of similar to that of Hansen, but out front. And, you know, it's great to see Literal back to the horseshoe, but Literal was definitely full court press. Here we go, across the nose of that Ford Mustang goes that S15, the Sunoco vehicle. The three spokes go round, now past that inside clip, now coming up the hill. Look at that. Talk about power. And Literal just runs away with it into that second outside zone. Ben Hobson, he needs to get aggressive here. Ben Hobson on the outside looking in. Let's check that different angle. You can see now both these guys fighting to get in their first 32 of the year.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And I'll tell you what went wrong from that inside clip to set the first of the chest. So Brutsky, we'll see Diego Higa again. That 300s kit looking good. The new livery. And Brutsky, he's got his sick livery too this year. Coming up the hill. Let's see if Diego gets close in proximity. And that was tight. That was really, and there we go. Talk about how good the car looks, but battle worn. Look at that. Diego Higa dives in on the inside. That was really well done. The timing there, as unfortunately Diego, he tried to mimic that once again on that last transition, but I'm telling you, maybe, you know, Diego said, screw it, I'm going to get right there. And a champion, 2010 and 2020. All right, the Nitto tires go round into that first clip. Transitioning now out of the smoke. Goes Vaughn getting Junior, Schwalberry on. These guys both bobbing and weaving. Talk about that boxing match. Look at Vaughn, you can just hear him whack, whack, whack. Just whacking away at that thing like a lumberjack. Into this last inside clip. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you, I mean, look at the flame shooting out of Joao's car. I mean, did you hear him just clutch kick that thing? I mean, that was crazy. The win. Here we go, Diego Higa and Dan Burkett. Diego Higa, he's street hunting right now, street sharking from Brazil. Look at that. Woo! Two great looking cars, got chrome spinning into that second outside zone. Goes Higa, coming through the smoke. Barely see him. I mean, they are bathing in it. Bed, bath, and beyond. Holy cow, as Dan Burkett almost goes off course once again. Higa is just ripping. Well done by Diego. Right here tonight under the lights. Jeff Jones comes down, Evil Auto Works, Nissan 370Z, Dan Burkett gets into position, gets into that pocket, now goes past, just barely taps that inside clip. Knocks it out of the way into that first outside zone, now coming second, Dan Burkett making a correction, gets swirly there, almost gets to the side of Jeff Jones. You can see that lacking that angle. Jeff Jones is again a big bragging rights here for him. Coming back down the hill, Dan Burkett a little shaken up there in the horseshoe. But Jeff Jones hammers it. Well done by Jones.
Yeah, a little squirrely Dan there.
Dad life, that's what we do, right, Jacob? All right, here we go. So Rad Dan Burkett. He is leading that Rat Industries Mark IV Toyota Supra. Now coming down the hill, you can see him on the brakes and the progression now into that inside clip. Jeff taps it once again. I think Jeff is he might play this a little strategy-wise, play it safe. He knows that, Dan Burkett's got an uphill battle here, but just as I say that ain't safe. That's risking it for the biscuit, baby. Evil Auto Works, big drift energy. Jeff Jones, one more clip for glory, and I gotta assume that the needle is gonna go the way of Jeff Jones in that Evil Auto Works Nissan 370Z. Give it much for joining us here for our K&N knockout qualifying and our K&N seating brackets. So there it is. Thank you so much. With that, we bid you adieu. We'll see you tomorrow for our Link Engine Management Pro Spec Championship Round 1 here at the iconic Road Atlanta Type S Road to the Championship presented by AutoZone. Send it. We'll see you online and we'll see you another time.
I am on a whole nother level. Girl, he only fucked you over cause you let him. Girl, I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show me ever.